All right, this is Lisa Ballant. I'm going to go ahead and show you how I'm doing some probing. I'm going to be working on the mandibular teeth, and I am recording, so I will be doing this one-handed. I want to make sure that I have a nice light grasp on my instrument, modified pincher grasp, and I'm going to be inserting here at the distal line angle of the distal side of the tooth of number 32, and I will be coming down and around to the back, getting that reading, and then I'll be coming around to the front and taking the deepest reading, and then coming around into this interproximal space and getting my third reading. There's 6 readings per teeth for one tooth, and so that first one will be back here in that distal area, and then I'll get the facial, and then I'll get the mesial, and then I'll go around after I get done doing the facial aspect of the teeth. I can come around and do that lingual aspect and get those readings. Normally I'd be doing these recording it on a periodontal chart and putting those into each to get that buccal and lingual aspect. So because this is so hard, I'm not gonna, I can sometimes just insert that thing so deep, I'm not gonna try and show you each reading. But so I'm going to insert this at the line angle, and I'm going to keep it parallel with the long axis of the tooth, careful. When I'm back here, I do have to kind of come back on it because of the way the mouth opens. So I'm a little bit further back on my instrument, but I'm going to go ahead and insert, and then I'm going to walk till I get to that back interproximal space, and then, or terminal space, I guess, with this tooth here, and then I'll take that reading, and then, and ideally you don't want to exit, so you're just going to walk about 1 to 2 millimeters and keeping alongside that tooth, taking your largest reading there, coming around, and right until you get hit to that contact between the two teeth, and then you're going to kind of curve and make sure that you're staying, like I said, adapted with that 1 to 2 millimeter adapted to that tooth. Once I get in there, I'll take that reading there. I can go ahead and uninsert. Now I'll do the same with this tooth here, inserting at the distal line angle, staying parallel to the long axis of the tooth, walking back slowly, careful not to injure that junctional epithelium, finding that proximal contact, turning slightly, getting the reading, reinserting at the distal line angle, walking, keeping that 1 to 2 millimeters adapted. There we go, proximal contact, and go. All right, I'll keep going. When I'm doing the facial or buccal surface, I am towards, so I'm going to be sitting over here on this side from this position. When I am doing the surfaces away, I'll be sitting around 11, 12-ish. Of course, this thing gets stuck in this one. See here, I'm going to insert that distal line angle, coming around, taking that measurement, coming around the marginal gingiva, checking the depth of that sulcus. Look at that thing. All right, we got some periodontal disease there. Coming up to that proximal contact, kind of taking that at an angle, coming out. Go ahead and do this one here, distal, and then coming back around, marginal gingiva, trying to make sure that's parallel with the long axis. Sorry if my video goes a little wonky. And now I'm hitting towards these anterior teeth, so I'm going to be doing all the surfaces towards me from this position. So I'll start at that distal line angle, and I feel comfortable with where I'm at on this one, that I can kind of get that marginal gingiva, and I'll come back to the distal from the other angle. So I insert at that line angle, kind of come back into that proximal contact, coming around, keeping it adapted, and come back a little bit. It's funny doing something without gums there. And then, there we go, inserting, coming around, inserting, getting that space, coming around, These ones are so tight, sometimes you just can't get into that interproximal space very well. Adapting to the tooth. All right, I'm gonna come around this way here and do the distal side of these. So I'm gonna insert here. I'm going to keep that 2 millimeter adapted and just kind of come around, check that interproximal space. These guys are